Hello everyone. I was very nervous because of what I'm going to talk on today's live stream. I'm very worrying two things: Rune level system and my English. I hope my English is enough to talk about this problem. Yesterday during I was running the challenge dimensional circle as every days, as other days, yeah. Now my rune levels are high. Yeah, it's some runes are over 50 levels. Some are 54 levels, and some are like skill damage boost is 36 level now. There is many different level of runes I made since the last update. I played very hard. I couldn't even live stream often because of this. Hello Dagger, welcome back. And today I want to talk about very serious thing. Very serious thing. I was drinking beer anyway. Yeah, cheers. Yesterday, during running the challenge dimensional circle for the rune level, I was thinking about what they will do. What does this mean is the rune level is too heavy. So I just imagined if I am a new player of Sovereign Liberty after like 3-4 months, then most of old players they could have over 50 rune levels or maybe 60. Then I just expected that I am a new Sovereign Liberty player, and I have to grind the rune level since the 0 to 60 to catch up the old players. And then what I answered to myself was I would not like to do that. I mean, if I am a new player and I have to make this work again, I think I will not play Throne Liberty. As a new player, because at the beginning of the rune level crafting, it's not like it doesn't feel like heavy, but after 20 level, 30 level, it's very heavy, and even until get 30 level, it's very heavy, and it will be very much pressed for new players. So look, why I wondered and why I want to live stream about this is because I know I can expect what Throne Liberty team goes. So don't you know the Hyper Boost server? That Hyper Boost server was crazy for new players. The old players, they spent like 4, 5 or 6 months to get the full tier 2 traits and the weapons, let's talk about this. Launch. It's too long. Okay. 2023, when they launched the Sovereign Liberty, and for example, this is 2025, and we are at August 16th. So let's, for example, this place is current. This place is now. Then all the players spent around these times for they spent this much time for grind the PV the tier 2 gears and the full trait. Also me, same, yeah. I spent a lot of time and many Solant and many Lucent, many materials, many glowstones from the contract cast reward. I spent it all to make my tier 1 and tier 2 gears level and traits. And that's how that. And for me, I have many different gears of tier 1 and tier 2, but most of all the players I've seen has only one set, and they are using it for PvE and PvP to both, and they took a long time to make that gears. But when the hyper boost begins, let's say that is here. Let me say hyper boost is here. Then the hyper boost server players played this place, and then they made the same as old players, or even better. Maybe I should say 2 weeks. Maybe old player, 5, 8 months. Hyper Boost was a very good try, yeah. I'm not talking about that Hyper Boost is bad. Hyper Boosting server was very good chance to new players can catch up the old players and play like the same player. That was very good server. But what I want to say is these 2 weeks of Hyper Boost server players, at this point, they are nothing different. They are nothing different between all the players. Equal. This is what I want to say. And that means these old players has no reason to play hard or play a long time as 5 to 8 months. What I mean is, I don't care. For me, this like trait work, gear level works, I don't care about it. Yeah, just catch up and let's play together. That is okay. That is okay. So I spent many dollars. Maybe when I make full tier 1 trades, I spent more than $1,000 just because of that. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, for me, okay, that's all good, all good. But at this point, what I am wondering is a rune level, because I don't think there is a next part of. I don't think there is no more new players inviting. What I mean is, I think there is a second part of Hyperboost server. So I guess this is not just the last time of inviting new players. Probably there will be a next time and next time, next time, next many times of new players inviting. But what I want to say is, every time they invite a new players, if that players can catch up the old players who played longer, it will be more than 5-8 months at that time. It will be more than 1 year, 2 years. Then that's a same mean that there is no value on grinding rune level now. Because look, so this is the future, what I want to say. For example, this is now, and there is 2026. Maybe 2005 is. Oh, I can just copy it. Yeah. For example, this is now, and there is 2025, and there is 2026, and at this point, Hyperboost server and old player server is exactly same. We cannot compare if in one set of gears. They don't have many different set as me, but it's not the same as old players either. Not as many old players has many gears they can swap to the PvE gears, PvP gears, SNS1 gears, crossbow dagger gears. Not like this. Most of players are using one set of armors and accessories for the character. So let's just say the Hyperboost server is exactly same as most of old players who played the last 5 to 8 months. And then now we are same, and even most of Hyperboost server players rune levels are higher than the old player. But let's just call they are same as old players, yeah. So however, at this point, everybody is fair. Everybody same, everybody fair. So let's just say everybody is same at this point. But what I want to talk is later, future. It's very dangerous future now. Now every players are farming a dimensional circles for the rune level. I usually spend 6 to 8 hours per day. I usually spend 6 to 8 hours just to grind the rune level. Just to grind the rune level. And I want to talk about this on today's live stream. I spent 6 to 8 hours to grind the rune level. This is very heavy content. I love it. I like heavy, I like hard, I like very complicated stuff. I like it. I like challenges too. So I like it, but what I want to say is, if I am a new player of Soaring Liberty after the hyper boost towards the end, how can I catch up? How can I catch up? For example, yeah, it doesn't take that much time. Maybe you just need to grind 6 to 8 hours for 2 months without any rest. 2 months, then you can catch up the 60 level players. Because we didn't even spend 1 month, so 2 months will be enough to get 60 level. But look, who the new Throne and Liberty players who wants to do this grinding rune level this hard? Who wants to do this? Become a new player. Who wants to do this? For me, yeah, I like to do this because I can feel I'm grinding and I can growing up. Everything is okay, but like new players who just joined the Throne and Liberty, and then they just need to grind 6-8 hours for next 2 months without any reason, just to play a Throne and Liberty or same as old players. Then how many people can afford it? Maybe like a few days or a few weeks. Yeah, there will be no problem. They can feel the runes are increasing levels very fast. 20, 30, 40. But after 50, it only has 25% and 10% chance to increase one more level. It's very heavy and too heavy for new players. And what I am wondering is, I don't wondering about it. Fuck it. New players? It's not my game. I don't care. I don't care there how many new players there. I just care about old players. I just want the old player doesn't leave the game. But so many old players leave when there is a new players buff. When there is a new players boost, so many old players just stop. Okay, old players stop. Actually, I don't care. Yeah, my lot of old players, friends in the Throne and Liberty, they stopped playing too. But I don't actually care. Yeah, because there's still a lot of players. Yeah, good. Then what I am wondering is this that I running 6-8 hours of challenge dimensional suck just for grind rune level, is it worth or not? That's what I want to say. because this 6 to 8 hours means no rest, 6 to 8 hours straight in a one row, full time pressing keyboard and running and patterns. It's even harder work than my work, which I make a lot, which I make a money. This is a crazy work for sure. Yeah. Okay. So what is the problem? Is I think this kind of hyper boost is not just a one time. I guess they will need more new players. They will need for more players. But if they cannot keep the old players, then even they add new players all the times, it doesn't matter. They will have not many players online, because every time when there is a new players, there will leave old players. In Korean we call that is the bottle which has a hole. So even you insert a lot of water, doesn't matter how much water you insert, it just spread out because there is a hole. And this is what the Sovereign Liberty is doing now. That is what I'm wondering. And the most of thing what I am wondering is this grinding rune level is not worse, because there is a two problem. If they don't make this grinding rune level easier for new players, I don't care about me, but I mean new players who start the Sovereign Liberty from beginning and who has to grind the rune level from 0. These players will get a problem if they will not make it easier for a new player. But if they make it easier for new player, then another problem is, if they make it easier for new players, then all the players they spent the time, like me, they will burn so hard. They will mad very, very much hard. Because the reason why the hyper boosting server and these old players at this point, they are equal and they didn't fight each other, because it wasn't a lot of work. It was just a contract to cast and get a reward and get enough glowstones and upgrade the part. And if they want to buy a trades, then they buy trades and upgrade it. It wasn't like spending a lot of times. It was just like pay to win, or even no pay to win. It was just less time to farm, and it was mostly depend on RNG, because the trade was from the normal dimensional circles. So it wasn't like this heavy content, but the rune level system is very heavy content. Yeah, I love it, and I like it. But what I'm wondering is, I think Throne Liberty will give another. They have to give an advantage for new players after the hyper boost towards the end. So let's say hyper boost over the end at this time. Hyper end this point. And then if the hyper boost server at the end, there will be no more new players incoming. So if they need more new players, they will need to do something, another event kind of hyper boost server, and then that will be something. which makes new players can catch up the old players, same as the hyper boosting, this hyper boosting server. Then the most of the problem is actually not about the gear level. There is no character level, everybody character same level, gears 9 level, traits all max 3 level of traits, and it's not some kind of like a normal MMORPG game. Yeah, it's just set up. You can just play this or this or this like that. It's like a League of Legends. Even you have a 1 billion what is that, the gold, you cannot buy many materials. You can just buy few armor or few weapons because there is only 6 slots. Same, Throne Liberty is exactly same. So what I want to say is, without the rune level, everything is peace. Everything's peace, everything's fair. There's nothing hard to catch up the old player. So that's why the Hyper Boost server wasn't makes any trouble. Because old players knows, even they played for much more time, but however it wasn't hard work, and it's like a League of Legends or Overwatch, yeah. But the problem, the only one problem is the rune level. This one is not easy. This is very heavy MMORPG content. Like character level. So in the Throne Liberty has no character level. Everybody is the same level. But this rune level makes a difference, and this takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. There is already some players has a 60 level runes on the weapons, but it's a bullshit. What I mean, that's not very important runes what they want, because also me, the highest level of rune is 54, and the lowest level like skill damage boost, which is my favorite, is only 36 level. But if I put 54 level on my rune, even that is not useful, that is not usable, then people think I have a 54 level rune. So that's just ignore about it. Let me just say my rune level is 36 because my main rune level is 36. While this a lot of times I run the challenge dimensional circle. I think, I don't know exactly, but I think I run the more than 1000 of times of challenge dimensional circle from the last update. It's really heavy and really tired. But what if they don't give a benefit for new players of the rune level? Then the players will go down. I mean, old players will stay. Old players will probably like better than they do this event. But however, there will be not many new players. So new players will decrease. Then they will need, the Throne and Liberty team needs to make a new players. Then they can select a new play. They can select a hyper boost, the second story of hyper boost server, or like hyper boost 2, number 2 or something, whatever. Somewhere in 2025. Then at this point, if they add the benefit of rune level, then my time I spend this many hours every day, like even more than working, is not worse. It just means that I spend my time is wasting time. This is just wasting time. But if they don't give a benefit of rune level for a new player, that's also a problem. If they don't give a benefit of rune levels for new players, it's very hard. It's very hard. For example, there is 100 of runes, 100 of rune level, 100 of rune categories, types, and parts. If they don't give a benefit for new players, then this system is, I guess it's like 95% new players cannot come and play. Cause actually the biggest reason is because the game has no goal. There is no reason. Like, okay, you work, but there is no pay. Just work. Then like, why should I work? Who the fuck are you? Why should I work for you? Just work. Just work. Who work? Nobody works. There's no goal. Yeah, there's no goal in the Throne and Liberty. And they start from beginning. It will be very hard. And I guess if there is no benefit, there will be no new players. So I guess they already did the hyper boosting server for invite new players. And 2 weeks of played, they catch up the 5-8 months of old players already. And most of hyper boost server players already have a more combat power than a lot of old players. So what I mean is, there will be a benefit for new players again. And at that time, the benefit will be the rune level. So yesterday, while I was running a challenge dimensional circle for 6-8 hours, yesterday I run for 9 hours. I run until 8 AM today. And I was thinking, is this worth? Because if after a few months, another benefit for new players like last hyper boosting server, they will catch up us very easily as the last hyper boost server. Why should I do this? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about it for many hours. And then it depressed me a lot. I was very much wondered, what if they make everybody a same level of rune as mine? Why did I play this so hard? I'm really afraid. So the best way is just don't do that. The best way is this. Don't fund it if it's shit. It's not worth what I mean. If every time, if every time they make new players equal old players, there's no reason to play this game for a long time. Then that will be the hole at the bottle. Every time they have to find a new players and old player. There is no old players. When new players comes, wow, 2 weeks. I can beat old players who played for 5-8 months. But these guys, at that point, they are hype, right? But after there is a second hyper boost, they will going to leave. What will they say is, they not play those old players. They only played for like 2-3 months until the hyper boost second server came out. They will say, fuck! I played 3 months, but how the fuck second hyper boost over players can beat me? It's not worth to play. And that the first hyper boost over players will leave. The solution is this. If they want to make Throne and Liberty as a normal MMORPG, which is heavy grinding and the long-term character benefit, which is like who play the game for a long time. Oh, Lucy, welcome back. Who play the game for a long time, they have more benefit than a new player or light player. And who heavy players has a more benefit than a light player. If they have a benefit, then they will play for a long time. And new players at that point, new players will not like it. But if they see the old players are very strong, they can be a dream, and that can be a goal. And they will play hard to catch up that old players. And at the moment, they cannot stop playing it because they are already grown a lot. So that was the first part, and the second another part is make this game as light as before, same as the before. Throne and Liberty is very light MMORPG game. It's a very light game. It's like League of Legends plus Overwatch plus different style of weapons game. So I hear that there is a game like FPS, but like there is a level and gears on the FPS. I haven't played it, but I think it's like this kind of game. Very light MMORPG. It doesn't feel even MMORPG thing. It feels like a MOBA game. Then they have to make it everything easily. No, like the grinding rune level shouldn't be hard as now. Then everything solved. Yeah. The only one heavy content is the grinding rune level. They should remove it to be a light MMORPG as Throne and Liberty. Or just keep it and then make the Throne and Liberty to a heavy MMORPG game. Not always hyper boost and catch up the old players, not like that. Even this, every players are the same level is a big problem. Because it's no benefit for old players. Look, I don't know when you started Throne and Liberty. But for example, you started Throne and Liberty since 2023. At the launch. But you are nothing different between the 2 weeks players from the hyper boosting server. You are nothing different. Not anything different. And if there is anything different, then they are even stronger than you. And you spend a lot of time, you spend the money, but you are nothing better than them. The free-to-play players, why they want free-to-play? Why they don't like pay-to-win game? Because they know if they don't pay on the game, they cannot catch up the old player. So that's why they like free to play. That means they like to catch up the old players and beat the old players. But it means also they don't, if they are the old player at the one point, they will not like to lose from new players. It will always, I can felt it, brother. Welcome, Ken. It will always running like this. Because the Throne and Liberty will need new players all the times. There's no old players. There's no reason to stay on old player. There's no any benefit. Even a player who comes and who comes because the Throne and Liberty is free to play game. At the beginning they like it, but after 3-4 months another hyperboost server came out and they catch up, or they are even stronger than them, then they will give up. There is no benefit to play this game. There is no value to spend a time to play a Throne and Liberty. Even I work 6-8 hours for rune levels. At the one point, they will give a free rune levels for new players. Then my work is all worse, and I can expect it. So they need something new item to hold on old players and invite new players. It's very danger right now. Throne and Liberty is very danger. What would be a good benefit? I mean, they have to choose one thing. Just keep the rune level system same as now, even there is no new players, or just make it all easily and then let's stay the Throne and Liberty as a kind of MOBA game like League of Legends or Overwatch. This is very dangerous right now. The reason why I started live streaming is because I want to say Throne and Liberty is very dangerous right now. It depends on the Throne and Liberty team's hands, but what I'm seeing is they are not going to the correct direction. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Sorry guys, I couldn't read the chat because I had to talk a lot about what I want to say. Sorry for off-road, but every Korean do Liberation Day, 15 August. I don't know. Lostar works great with that negative you took. Oh, that's very hard work, yeah. So the work means not just wet and not just means hard. The good work means a good brain and good solution for the future. But right now the TL team's work is shit. They are working hard. They don't sleep. They are working very hard as a worker at the building. Build the building, yeah. What I mean is they are not using brain and just working hard. Very wasting working, which is just tired and hard and nothing, no any value. Not even like a robot. If they want to make a Throne and Liberty to a biggest game, they have to save the old players and need to invite new players all the times. I think, yeah, Lost Ark will be probably very good at this. But however, the Soaring Liberty is only 9 months, is eight and more than 8 months ago, a new game, and until now this game is still not completed. It's not built. It's not completed game. Yeah, they have to keep operating and adding the systems and updating the systems for make it better and better. Oh, thanks for hearts. But what I want to say is, I don't think that I spend the 7. I said 6-8 hours of average, but I usually spend more than 8 hours every day for just grinding rune level. Right now, that's all. Yeah, that's all I do. And I feel this is very much wasting time. Even I work and I make money is all automatic. I don't work, but I still can make money because I made that system, that the software, and I made it work him alone, and that's how I make money. But this stupid grinding rune level takes my most of the time of my day. And one day, when they give a benefit for rune level for new players, I know the time I spend for the rune level is worst. I know it. So I'm very curious right now. I don't feel why I'm applying Soaring Liberty. I feel like I'm just working for nothing. Hey, you work! Hey, you work! You work! Why should I work? If I work, can I be a CEO? If I work, can I get money? Any $1? No money! No CEO! Just work! How can I work? How the fuck can I work? Do you want to know? Okay, I want to show you another one thing about the rune level. So how to increase the rune level is very complicated. You can check on my Discord channel, TL Tips. You can check the 2 websites. And the one is the one is the probability of each chance to get each different runes. Now I haven't played the Final Fantasy, so you can see that each runes, there's so many runes, and each rune has a different probability of the acquisition. Just probability of loot. There's a lot of runes. And these runes are mostly useless. Cool, I love Dark Runner. I don't feel so good. I play TNL if I play Arcade 3 point. I don't know. But at this point, I can say one thing. If they don't make a solution of the rune level system, rune grinding system, I think I will go to play Arcade 2 when it comes out. Nothing is worth. I spent around $3,000 on the Soaring Liberty, and I spent more than 8 months last. last 8 months, and I was playing very hard until now, every day, most of days. But I don't feel I'm something different between 2 weeks players from the hyper boosting server. So I lost the reason why I have to continue playing it. For example, if I want to play Throne Liberty again one day, I can play it anytime and there is another hyper boosting server. Then at that time I can catch up, or I can be even more stronger than the old players, and I don't have to spend my time. Do you think they don't care about old players? It's not about care old players or not. It's about the system, the game system. Because this rune level system they added on the last big update is too heavy. This is the too heavy content as I've ever seen until now in the Throne Liberty. Throne Liberty contents were mostly all very light. Doesn't feel like RPG, just like a MOBA game, like League of Legends. 20 minutes farm the mobs, and then you can buy the gears, and the 6 slot is the maximum. So even there is a highest gear player in the League of Legends, it doesn't take more than 1 hour like that. No, what I'm saying is I don't care how the hyper boost server players become a strong player, and I don't care about it. And the one thing I want to say is most of all the player servers also has only one set, which one they equip. Yeah, most of all the players, they use the one tier 2 set for PvE, PvP, and like 24,000, 27,000 max health Grey Sword players come and say, I am a good DPS player, I can DPS harder. Even that is old player. This rune level system is too heavy. It's too heavy content I've ever seen in the Throne Liberty, so that's too risky. What I want to say is it's too risky to spend the time if one day the Throne Liberty camp they give a benefit, or they update it to much more easier than before, then the players who spend time for grinding low level is all bullshit. Grey Sword is Dark Runner in Throne Liberty, yeah. Well, I agree they should change the way you farm runes. I'm actually just wondering. One day they added the benefit or updated. I will feel really bad about it. So I'm very much afraid of it. Do you play Throne Liberty just because of 30 minutes of PvP for next 2 days? No, it isn't. You will like to farm hard to make your character stronger and make your strong character to show on the other players to competition. Wait, what is that? Hey, what? Yeah, I'm live streaming, bro. So I want to say is, oh, that's my boyfriend. He shared the dick picture. No, I'm kidding. I'm not crying, I'm not crying. I'm not worrying about the new players catch up, but what I want to say is if they just give a benefit all the times for new players, no any old players will survive. Oh, Solar, I will call you later, sure. Face talk, please. So, it's too risky now. Too risky to 6-8 hours every day until the until the next update. Who knows, there is a benefit for new players, or there is updates for the rune level easier. Who knows? This is too risky to spend my life, spend my time. Oh, I'm drinking beers. Yeah. So for example, if they added another hyper boost server somewhere here, chapter 2. Is chapter say CT or CP? However, I think it calls CP. I don't know. However, the Hyper Boost chapter 2, if it comes out free with the free runes levels for all, then if they add it like that, then what is the reason that I spent until that time? So I'm afraid that is it worth to running a challenge dimensional circle this hard. They should just make hyperboost of the tier 2 content only. Yeah, but that's also another problem. I'm not wondering that new players can catch up or not. What I'm wondering is even if they make the new players there's no benefit for new player, that's also a problem because there will be no new player. And also, even they make a benefit for a rune level for a new player, then that's also a problem for the old players who's like me, like who spent a lot of time to grinding rune level. So it's a very dangerous system right now. It's emergency! It's emergency! If there is any Throne and Liberty team developer watching my live stream, I want to say this is very emergency right now. If you guys will add the benefit, then just make this grinding rune level much easier right now. Immediately today. Update the rune level grinding much easier. Because you will give a benefit to new players later. Or if you will not give a benefit for future of new players, you have to promise on somewhere like update note or developer feed. Somewhere they have to piece that they will not nerf the grind rune level and not give any benefit to new players. So that will make most of all the players can continue playing on Throne and Liberty hard. Or if they can't do that, many players will wondering about it. But what I expect is, how the fuck ever, I think they will make a benefit for new players. Right? It doesn't make sense without it. They, as always, they didn't care about they didn't really worry about the old players leave the Throne Liberty. Yeah. Already most of Throne Liberty old players are left from the game. I don't think they want to catch the old players back. They don't care. They just want new players, like a hole at the bottle. They insert a lot of water at the fucking bottle. It will keep spread it out, and you will never feel it. So this is why I started live stream today. So I don't know. I was talking a lot with challenge dimensional soccer players, and now a lot of players who grinding rune levels, they are getting a lot of stress now. Until yesterday, I didn't think about it, that the grinding rune level nerf or update or benefit for a new player. I wasn't thinking about it until yesterday. But yesterday, it just spread on my brain, and then I started to worrying about it. What I'm saying is that if one day there's the hyper boost and the free rune level for all new players, why am I spending 6, 8 or 10 hours per day for grinding rune level? Why? I don't want. Hey, you work! You work! Why should I work? Work, just work! How much you pay? No pay, just work! Will you work? This is not worth to play Throne and Liberty for a long time. I need to get answer from TL camp that they will never nerf or update about the rune level system or any benefit for a new player. Then I can continue spend 6-10 hours of grinding rune level as before. If they don't give any answer of it, I don't want to spend my time. Fuck you. So until they answer, I don't think I will play Throne and Liberty. This game is fucking worst. New players, oh, I can be same as old players. I can be stronger in 2 weeks. After 3 months. What the fuck? Oh, that new players catch me. How the fuck you can beat me? I played 3 more months than you. Yes, right, exactly right, Payson. If new players can just catch up to old players, then what's the purpose of playing before? Yeah. Other systems, the gear levels, traits, even character level is all same, so it doesn't matter. And there is no even collection system, so there is no any benefit for old player. All good, all good. Gear level is very easy. Glowstone, it's very easy. And trade system very easy. Yeah, nobody care. But this grinding rune level is too heavy right now. It's too heavy content. Too much heavy. I like it. What I like it. I really love this kind of heavy content. If they will never update of it, if they will never nerf of it, if they will never give a benefit to new players of the rune level, I'd like to grind the rune level even more, 12 hours per day. Yeah. I can work hard. Yes. But I need a trust. I can't believe Throne and Liberty team. They already did a hyper boost to already most of hyper boost players are even more stronger than the old players. Even more stronger. Most of old players CP right now is, in my memory, in my experience, most of old player CP at this point is average CP is 4,000 4,100 average one. Yeah, not just hard, not just light, average. But the hyper boost over average CP is already 4,400 plus. It's already bigger than the most of all players. So I cannot trust the future of Throne and Liberty. I think they will... How to say it? I think they will betray us again. I think, yeah, I feel they will betray us again. The hyper boost was okay, because it was only about the gears and the traits. It's okay, but what next hyper boost? Because they just added the rune system at the same time of hyper boost. What is the next hyper boost? What the fuck is next? I'm afraid. I had a lot of concept to continue playing Korean server with this character, because this character is I completely made, and I have all the gears what I want to use. But now I'm afraid, and now I'm not very exciting to play my character, because I lost my purpose. I don't think this is worth. So that's why I was trying to make my lithograph book, the compilation rate as higher as much as I can, because this is only one I can feel that I played last 8 months. So that's why I was wasting these items just to see, just to check myself that I didn't waste my time. But it doesn't make any difference on the character. Koon is TL is pay to win game? Mostly not. But even I made it very high, it doesn't make any difference in my character. Just for myself. What the fuck I'm doing? What am I doing, guys? I feels like why am I playing Throne Liberty? Why am I wasting my time? At that time, if I work, I can make a lot of money. Even I make money without any work. But why am I working on the Throne Liberty and that is even not even wasting time? So now, at this point, I have no any purpose to continue playing my character. I think there is no any value. There is no any value on any Throne Liberty characters. Maybe if I want to buy a character in the website, I can buy a very good characters with $100. Why? Because there is no value. Go talk with Valves? What happened with Valves? Glad to see a lot of people watching and enjoying your Koon, not like Arcade that game. Let Arcade rest in peace! So that's all I want to talk on today's live stream. Yeah. I need the answer from TL Camp. I will try to contact to the Gonsu, my lovely boyfriend, who is a TF leader. You know Gonsu? Oh, let me show you the face.
이런 말씀을
So it was me.
해주시기를 원합니다.
아, 그렇습니까?
And the last cutie guy, he is a Gonsu.
아, 감사합니다.
He is Gonsu, and he's very good worker. I want to get answer from him. So from now I will I will ask and if there is any answer, I will post it on the Discord community. So join my Discord community. And thanks for watching today's live stream. Thanks to our fellow Korean brothers for testing the game for us in global rage. No, it's not testing, yeah. We also helps a lot of the future updates. So I don't think it's just testing. We'll spend a lot of time on TL2. Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw his live stream sometimes. Yeah, he live stream very hard. So thank you for watching today's live stream, and this is why I started live stream today. There will be no gameplay. See you next live stream. Thank you. Don't forget to press the like button. If you are not in my Discord channel, join my Discord channel. There is many tips, my character information, everything you can check. An FAQ, why am I using a Mother Nature 2 set? It's the Throne Liberty pay to win game. Maybe I will need to change it. Yeah, it's been 4 months ago. And there is very available chat. Lots of people talking about crossbow updates now. Thank you. See you next live stream. Bye bye.